In this video, I'm going to break down the reality transurfing concept of excess potential and importance in a way that you've never heard before. So the other day, in my Facebook group, which, by the way, if you're not a part of, Personal Mastery Quest support group on Facebook. We have an amazing community there. You can get a lot of your questions regarding reality transurfing, spirituality, just self-betterment answered there instantly. Okay, so you can connect with me on a personal basis, but also just be part of a like-minded community that's going to be a really valuable resource for you. So if you want to join that, link is in the description box below and in the first comment. It's completely free. Go join. Okay, now that I'm done with my little plug. The other day in the Facebook group, someone asked a question regarding excess potential and how to avoid creating excess potential. And I want to read that out to you real quick, and I'm going to share with you my response to that question, okay? So the question was, so to avoid excess potential, should we just not care about anything? Not in a destructive way, but rather just simply be neutral and not care? Is this letting go the secret to the universe? So in a way, so let me first actually read you the response that I wrote, and then I'll explain that. I wrote pretty much, to put it in a nicer way, live life as the most authentic expression of yourself and always stay rooted in what is real, awareness. Reducing importance to me is not about not caring, okay? It's about knowing that the only reality is your state of being, your awareness, your consciousness. What you experience, everything in physical reality itself, including your body, is just a mirror. It's just a reflection. So when you stay rooted in what is real, awareness, consciousness, naturally you stay balanced and don't give anything in the mirror, your reflection, any excess meaning. So see, this is so first of all, pretty much, yes, reducing importance and not creating excess potential in your life is all about, first step, remaining authentic. When you are just your most authentic expression, living life through your own kind of vibe, through your own resonance, what feels good to you, while not like infringing on someone else's rights, but just doing you and not caring what anybody else thinks, then you are naturally going to create less and less excess potential, and you won't have too much trouble with creating that importance, or you won't have to reduce any importance either. Just simply be authentic and do you. Live life while not caring what other people think. Don't make that fuel all your actions. Instead, have your actions fueled by your vision, by what your heart truly desires, by what you're being inspired to create in life. If you do that, naturally you won't have any problems with importance. But if you're trying to take it further, stay rooted always in what is real. And the only reality right here and right now is awareness. Now, this is something that you might have never heard before. And this is something that's going to actually challenge your current worldview. Me calling everything that you see as fake, a reflection, just a mirror. But meditate more. Raise your awareness, and this is a truth that you will come across. You will practice it as well. And even through practices like reality transurfing, it that recommends the same thing. It suggests the same thing, just in different words. But that's how you can naturally reduce importance. See, the only reason that we attribute things a lot of meaning in our realities because we're so fixated on them being so real, right? We think that this job is so real. It is me. It is a part of me. This body is me. My money situation is me. My friendships, my relationships, they're me. But everything you are experiencing is simply a reflection, and you are bound to this reflection in exact proportion to how real and important you think this reflection really is. natural state that most people live in, and something that you might also be practicing right now, something I definitely practiced for a long time, is constantly being hooked into my reflection, trying to change my reflection, manipulate my reflection, and thinking that it is so important. I actually have a quote back there on my wall that says, "You are bound to this dream as long as you think that this dream is important." Whereas truly, this is just a reflection. This is just a dream. And the only reality in this moment is the fact that you are aware. Just notice that for a second. Your past, right? If you don't believe me on this principle, all your past moments, even your past body, everything that has happened, what is the only thing that is missing right now? Right? Why is the past not as real as this moment? And when that past was real, what was making it real? When that past was the present, right? Why did it feel so real at that time? Now the past isn't there anymore, but what was real is still here. It is always here. And it will always be here. Your body changes, your circumstances change, but what is essentially real never changes. It is always here. The thing that made your past real when it was here was your awareness. And now, because your awareness is not in your past doesn't seem real. It has no reality. It is just a thought in this present moment. So what is real now in this moment? Why does the present feel so real? The present moment feels so real. Your present circumstances feel so real because your awareness is lighting it up. Your awareness is here. And so us as conditioned human beings, we constantly just use our awareness to light up what we think is real, being lost in what is real, but completely forget that ultimately what is actually real is the awareness, lighting it up, lighting this experience up. The past is no longer real because there's no awareness there. Yeah, you can bring your awareness from the present to the past and kind of relive it, but still, your awareness is still here. It is always here. And in the here and now, what is real is still not the circumstances that you are lighting up with your awareness, but rather awareness itself. It is the substance. It is the reality which projects that this current physical reality is real. And when your future is here, right? The future that you still want, when you experience it, even then, that reality, right? The stuff, the reflection is not real. It just is a projection within this awareness. Even then, the ultimate reality that you will see that it is true is that awareness itself, not the reality that you're experiencing. So, in order to naturally not create importance, by the way, I know that's like a pretty abstract concept, and it's going to, if you have never heard it before, it's going to require some meditation and practice and daily, day-to-day awareness for you to actually come upon that truth and realize it for yourself. Maybe it's just a concept right now, but you can really deepen your realization of it, and it will free you of so many limiting beliefs, limiting patterns, limiting ways of looking at life and creating your own reality. So please practice that. If you have any questions about it, put it in the comment section below. But when you stay rooted in the only reality, and the only reality, the only real substance is life itself, awareness, not the stuff, not this, not the stuff that you can filter through your five senses. So when you stay rooted in that ultimate reality, naturally you won't be creating any excess importance, because let's say you come across a job that you really, really want, you will still understand that, okay, that is still in just the dream. That is still in the reflection. What is actually real is this eternal awareness, which I will always be. So regardless of the matter, if I get this job or don't get this job, I will still be okay. If you lose that relationship that you really, really did not want to lose, you will still have that sense of reality where it's like, okay, this is just the part of the dream, and the dream is just readjusting itself. Who I am, the reality, the only reality that it ever exists, is still here untouched. It is still here undamaged, completely okay. That goal you really, really want to achieve, and you think it's so difficult to achieve, you're gonna have to do so much work to achieve it. If you stay rooted in the only reality that there is, you will always know that, oh wait, this is just an attribute of the dream that I want to create. And because I am beyond the dream, not within the dream, I can create whatever I want. It's not necessarily harder. I have the free will. I am the free will that can choose to create this dream, or choose this dream that already exists. So see, it is a very natural way of not creating any importance. It is a very natural way, therefore, to not experience any excess potential in your dream. When you know what's real, you are never bound to what is not real. So instead of maybe fighting this principle, try to gain an intuitive realization of it. I'm not asking you to believe it's real. I'm asking you to test it out for yourself, experiment it, meditate on it. And you'll see that all the books are pointing to this. Eventually your meditations will point to it, and it's just something that you have to realize, and it will free you of so much limitation. This is a natural way to not create any importance. You are always beyond the dream. This, even you watching this video right now, is part of the dream, trying to wake you up to who you actually are. That awareness, the only reality. I'll say it one last time. Awareness, consciousness, state of being. That is the only reality. Everything else is always just a reflection, a mirror, a dream. So stay rooted in the only reality, and you will never have problems with anything within the dream. Even when there's a problem occurring inside the dream, you are always going to know yourself as the only truth beyond the dream. And because you are beyond the dream, you just allow the dream to readjust, and it does so. And then, you can always experience and create the dream that you actually want to project. So again, if any questions about this, put them in the comment section below, okay? If you want to learn more reality transurfing, check out my reality transurfing course. Link is also in the description box below. But I know quite an abstract concept today. I've been going deeper recently with the videos. Let me know what you think about that, all right? I will see you in the next video.